Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, Bart.
Happy holiday weekend. We're on the edge of the first summer holiday of the year, and it's going to be beautiful weather. Right now, cold, 40 degrees. We have, 40. It's 40. Our overnight low, 37. So not cold enough for frost, but it could happen tonight. But our weekend looks great. Today's high, 65. On Friday, 72. Saturday, 78. Sunday, 80. 83 on Monday. Sunshine all weekend long.
That sounds nice. I'm very excited for this holiday weekend.
Are you going somewhere?
I am. I'm going on a big fishing trip.
Oh, wow.
You know? Big fishing trip. No, we have May procession, which is sixth graders advancing to middle school on Friday, and then we are going to go up north for a few days. Nice. So I'm looking forward to that.
You will be among 1.2 million Michigan residents traveling 50 miles or more from home this weekend.
Yep.
And 42 million Americans will be doing the same thing.
Yeah, it should be pretty busy, so I'm looking forward to it. I know that the weather is not super hot up north, so I don't know, maybe that'll change some of those.
It'll warm up. Yeah, that's going to be eventually very nice.
What do you have planned for the holiday weekend?
Oh, all kinds of great things going on throughout the community. We've got the Cascades Free all weekend, the fireworks on Saturday night. We've got the Summerfest Black Business event on Sunday. We've got Memorial Day activities, including parades and other observances. There are graduations galore starting tonight.
I've been invited to 4 graduation parties. And last year, I don't think I was invited to one.
Oh, wow.
So
well, I got several. And
you always get several.
Yeah.
You're very popular.
I like to try the potato salad.
Really? Ugh. No, thank you. I don't like to try anything unless I know who's catering it. If it's catered by a reputable catering company or restaurant, I will try it. If it's in colored Tupperware bowls, I'm not trying it. So thank you for having me. And I do like Diet Coke and keg beer at graduation parties.
Keg beer.
Keg beer. You have to have keg beer at graduation parties. We had one here, don't you remember?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Oh, yes.
Really?
My graduation party was right where we are sitting right now, and there was a keg beer.
But we had a responsible adult.
Yeah, no, it wasn't for the kids.
It wasn't for the kids.
It was for the adults to drink.
Eat early at graduation parties.
Yes. You know what's happening today?
What?
Zero Bar and Lounge is having a grand opening / ribbon cutting / party at
Horace Blackman Park.
Horace Blackman Park, and that is today at 1 o'clock. So come down and check that out. Should be a great event.
We've also got a number of events throughout the weekend. You can see all of them on Today on the J and on experiencejackson.com.
Yeah, Friday's really busy, surprisingly. Friday's pretty busy here in town. Dr. Penn at Penn Chiropractic is going to have an open house at 2 o'clock on Friday, and that will be at their office located on Horton Road there.
The mosquito forecast for the weekend is good because we've had a dry May. Michigan State University entomology professor Edward Walker says that we should have a below average number of biting bugs this weekend. So good news for picnics.
Very good. I have some college news. Olivet College is changing their name to...
What could it be?
Guess.
University of Ottawa.
Close. University of Olivet. Oh. Wow. So, probably most famous alum, Andrew Sargent, will no longer be able to refer to Olivet as the Dirty OC. It's now... You ever heard that?
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they called it, the Dirty OC. But no, it is now University of Olivet, which, do you remember Siena Heights and Spring Arbor? We're both Siena Heights College, Spring Arbor College, and, I think over 20 years ago, they changed their name, so I'll bet jumping on board finally.
It's the fashion.
Let's check the weather. Do we have Tina today? We don't have Tina. We don't have Tina. Tina took the day off. She told me that she needs to be committed to a beach somewhere yesterday. That's what she told me. So I assume she has already left. This might be one of those furnace and AC days. Is that what you said? Furnace now, AC later?
Yep, little boat. Not AC, not today, maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Thanks to Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More. Visit heatandcoolwithus.com.
More college news. Michigan State football season will end with the showdown versus Penn State at Ford Field on Black Friday.
Brandon?
What usually happens on Black Friday at Ford Field?
The state championship.
State high school playoffs.
Yeah.
The state championship football games for the MHSAA are moving to Saturday and Sunday at Ford Field. And MHSA said okay because they
have no
gave
choice.
them a pile of money.
Yeah, here. I mean, yeah, I think Michigan, actually, doesn't Michigan State just give them a little bit of the money from it?
Oh, they can't really tick off Michigan State because they use all of the Michigan State facilities, the Breslin and others. And
They all go to lunch together.
yeah, but the thing is, Detroit Catholic League, they can't play. It's against their rules to play on a Sunday.
That is true, and that is when the Saturday is normally when the Detroit Catholic championship game is. So interesting.
Just this
And
year
Loma
only,
Christi
they
has
say.
an opportunity to play at Ford Field twice this year because they will be in the Catholic League next year and have an opportunity to play in their division championship game at Ford Field, and then of course the state championship. So,
True.
How about that?
True. Well, it's time for our sometimes regular feature, which tests your knowledge of products with is it real or not?
Thank God this is back.
We've got perhaps the latest items to hit the store shelves or not. It's up to you to determine if they're real or not. We'll start off with something for the holiday weekend, something for the barbecue. Tumbleweeds, wheat and cheese snacks. Throw them on the grill.
Sounds like there's some tumbleweeds rolling through the building right now. If that's real, then I won't be able to believe it. So I'll say not real.
Correct.
Not real.
Not real.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's a good idea, though. Cereal.
Oh yeah, this
What
looks good.
can't you eat in a cereal?
Kit Kat cereal looks good. General Mills. I will try it. Very good. Real.
It is. It is real. Yep, there are so many cereals.
I would have that, but I'd have to use the lactose-free milk.
Right, or almond milk.
No, I don't like almond milk.
And next we have another barbecue weekend
The whole sandwich
favorite,
in a jet.
the BLT sandwich. All that lettuce, bacon, and tomato crammed into a potato chip, or not.
I mean, I could see Brandon out on the pontoon boat fishing,
How would
a
Brandon
cold
pick,
Miller Lite, and just finish that whole bag.
How would Brandon pick the tomatoes out of that?
I don't know. That's what I was thinking. I kept looking. That's real.
It is real.
Wow, 3 for
Yeah.
3. Let's quit.
Yeah, you're doing really well. Next on Real or Not, whey protein powder in Frosted Flakes and Fruit Loops flavor for
Well,
kids
you
that want to
know,
bulk up.
As we know a lot of people that have kids, like trainers for their kids, right? A lot of people, like 5-year-old.
Yeah.
I know a guy who's got a trainer for his 5-year-old. And you know what they have in their house? That.
This.
Real.
Austin Curtis swears by it. And yes, it is real. You're doing really well today.
Thank
you are
you.
4 for 4. Next, we've got from the Purdue Chicken people. Have you ever had beer can chicken?
I have at
Well-
the Kill Devil Grill.
Now they have beer can chicken beer
BCCB.
from the fine Purdue Farms.
I hope they have this at David Rice's graduation party. It's real.
It is real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We can't swear to the quality
Speaking of swearing, David Rice just swore in my ear. Did you hear
of I
that?
missed that.
He said hell. Please don't do that, Dave. If you're not 18 yet.
Next, we have from the Hostess people, Twinkie straws. These are so you can, I would think, drink the milk at the bottom of the cereal bowl.
These look really good. What are those things that come in that tin can around the holidays that you eat? Begins with a P.
Yeah, pirouettes.
No, not pralines. What are those things?
Pirouettes.
What are those called, Brandon? You pull them out of the can?
Pepperidge Farm.
No,
Yeah, they're like these.
No, not peppermint sticks. Jeez. The simpletons
Pirouettes.
up there in the booth today. What are they called?
Pirouettes, maybe?
No. Those are real.
They are real.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. You're on a sweep.
I am.
All right, next we've got unusual snack, I would say. Chiz curls. Be
What
careful how you
is
say
it called?
Chiz curls. Cheese flavored corn curls from Jack and Jill people.
Is that Jill?
That's Jill
That's Jill. Where's Jack?
on the other bag.
Jack is on the back. All right. Not real.
It's real.
Brandon, can you
Yes.
get me some of that, whatever that is?
Yeah, load up on a bag of Chiz curls. Next, we have from the Carnation people. You know, the people drink the Carnation instant breakfast.
I've
Here's a
seen
new
this.
flavor.
A lot of people drink it on their way to work.
Yeah, so new flavor, a savory flavor. Everything bagel.
Doesn't seem like a drink. Everything bagel would be a drink, but you know, some of the morning people do like their flavors.
Mm-hmm.
Not real.
Not real.
Not real.
Not
No.
real.
Good.
No, not even a good idea. Next, from Gorton's, the seafood, the frozen seafood people.
Dogfish.
You know,
Well,
and there
dogfish
are,
is a real fish.
Dogfish is a real fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dogfish, wild caught Alaskan dogfish
Alaskan dogfish.
in a crispy golden batter, golden crispy batter, and it's
That's a thick cut.
sustainable.
Trusted catch, I would eat the dogfish from Gorton's. True.
Not real. Uh-oh, there goes the streak.
Dang it.
From General Foods, flavors of Jell-O typically are fruit, or are they? How about white tulip
Tulip.
flavor Jell-O?
White tulip
White tulip.
flavor.
There are edible flowers.
Well, you know, I didn't know that flowers were edible until
Some people-
I went to a fancy restaurant and they were like, you know, you can eat that flower.
Some people make Jell-O molds with like peas and carrots in them.
Really?
Yep. So
White tulip flavor, false, not true.
correct, not real. No, and again, not a good idea. Next, we have from General Mills a new cereal, Triscuit Chex,
That's funny.
and I think it's brilliant.
That's funny. That is very good.
Maple
I'll give you a
flavored-
round of applause for that one. Very good. Could you imagine? You'd bleed.
If you think the roof of your mouth gets cut up with Captain Crunch, wait till you try Triscuit Chex.
Is there anyone who eats Triscuits without like cheese on them?
I will.
Yeah?
Yeah, not the low-fat ones. Those are cardboard.
That's not real.
Correct, not real. Yeah, but I've run out of things to make cereal out of. Next, we have a beauty product from
Ooh, Aveeno.
from the beauty aisles at CVS.
Dulling scrub.
People with shiny faces, what should they do? Well, they can buy Aveeno Positively Matte Dulling Scrub.
Give yourself a nice matte finish, if you will.
Yeah, some people are shiny. You're looking kind of shiny right now.
Thank you. Interesting. I do have a forehead dulling thing that
Yeah.
my co-host gave me,
You should
but
get some Aveeno.
I should get some Aveeno for the shine. I would think that the dulling cream probably does work. I think yes.
Not real.
Really?
Nice job.
Thank you very much. Wow, was that ever fun? That was fun. It's playoff time in high school sports. Let's get to it. Our Extreme Dodge scoreboard. Brought to you by our friends over at Extreme Dodge. This is your last warning for the oil change before you go up north. Get it done at Extreme Dodge. Here's some baseball. Now, these are playoffs. So if you lost, you're done, right? Or no?
No, not in baseball.
No, not yet. Not
No,
in
we
baseball.
haven't done-
No,
no,
excuse
no,
me.
no.
My fault. So baseball scores. Hillsdale, big win over Napoleon. But then Napoleon said, not so fast. We're going to beat you by 11. Springport over Vandercook. Blissfield over Hanover. In softball, Addison and Hanover split. Grass Lake 1-2, and Western swept both games, shutouts over Michigan Center. We've got some track and field, girls track and field scores.
The Big Eight.
First, the Big Eight conference meet. Concord finished 7th, Springport 8th. And then on the boys' side, Concord finished 3rd, Springport 8th. Concord will be well represented on the boys' side in the Selby.
Actually, both Springport and Concord will be well represented, despite finishing so far down in
Right.
the conference. They have some outstanding individual athletes.
There's sprinter Mackay Wingfield. He is an elite runner. Looking forward to seeing him at the Selby. And next week, again, we'll have that on JTV. District soccer. This is the win or go home stuff. Win or go home. Chelsea beat Adrian in Division II, and Jackson beat Northwest. Columbia Central, they advance over Hillsdale Michigan Center as well. Dansville knocked out Hanover, Lumen over Potterville, and Leslie over Jonesville. So district soccer action will continue this week, and champions will be crowned over the weekend.
More online at jtv.tv and continuing coverage throughout the weekend of high school sports. Who's on the show today?
We have a wonderful show. We're going to get things started with the Jeff Bontrager from Northwest Schools right after this.
Cascades Humane Society is excited to announce the 2023 Paws in the Park, presented by Lammers Heating and Air Conditioning. This year, the fun will be had at Cascade Falls Park on Saturday, June 3rd. The event will feature a 5K run and walk for both people and dogs, and a shorter woof walk is available along with Kids Doggy Dash. The popular Ultimate Air Dogs will be back, the premier dog dock diving company where dogs run off a dock and are judged based on how far they jump in the pool. Your own dogs can compete. Also included will be vendors to shop, food to purchase, kids activities, pony rides, a petting zoo, and a vaccine clinic. Visit chspets.org for more information.
There are many different kinds of noses. Our noses can sniff out all kinds of things. Good things and bad things. Your nose knows if those sniffles are just a cold, allergies, or COVID-19. So swab it. Test it. It's good to know.
Asthma Allergy Centers can help you breathe freely. Since 1980, our board-certified specialists have provided testing and treatment for a wide variety of asthma and allergy-related conditions, including immunodeficiencies and skin problems. No referrals are necessary, and we accept any insurance or no insurance. You can even use our mobile app to check in and pay. Come see us at our Jackson office or one of our multiple offices in Southwest Michigan.
Our new Express Oil Changes and More building has been a huge success. Not only do we have the best oil change prices, we top off fluids and do a 33-point inspection. All while you enjoy fresh-baked cookies, coffee, and popcorn in our new lounge. This month is our Jeep Freedom Day sales event with special pricing on all new Jeeps. Stop out to Extreme Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Jackson, just off I-94 exit 141, or online at extremedodge.com.
Oh yeah!
The first downtown cruise-in is happening this weekend, and it's on Friday, right? Friday.
It is Friday. It's Friday.
May 26th, the downtown cruise-in and concert. The first of the series.
5 Second Rule will be playing on the True Community City Square stage, 6 till 8, Friday night. Come on down. Joining us now on the show is the Superintendent of Northwest Community Schools, Jeff Bontrager. Hi, Jeff.
Good morning,
Good morning.
fellas. How are you?
I
I didn't know if when you first came in, while I was finishing my communication, if I was on or not. So I apologize.
I got to tell you, we didn't know if we were on or not.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was looking at. So
Yeah.
if I was, normally I don't
Yeah.
like do that. So
We didn't know either.
Yeah, we did not know.
Jackson County, I apologize.
Congratulations to the class of 23. It's graduation day.
It sure is, and what a phenomenal week. You know, I have to hand it to our high school administration. They just do a phenomenal job of honoring our kids. I have to say, I guess I might be a little biased with Northwest, but you know, they go way over and beyond. We had honors night last night, and they worked diligently to try to streamline yet to honor all the kids, and it was a little over 2.5 hours. So we cut her back from 3 hours and 15 minutes last year. But you know, these are the kind of things that people, I think, find interesting. Is you know, we have instructor, you know, Marnie, and some great counselors and so on that work with the kids for applying for loans, and our kids, I believe it was $2.4 million in scholarship funds overall. So, you know, kudos to them, and like I was stating last night, kudos to your parents, you know, that I'm not sure if the kids or the parents are more excited. So,
The parents.
you know, as a parent, it's pretty exciting when you know that school's going to be paid for. You
It's
know?
like
And
getting
so
a raise,
It
would think.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, exciting times, and then tonight will be only the second time due to COVID and rainy weather and so on. Literally, this will only be the second time that we've been able to have graduation outside in the football stadium since we have turf. And so it's going to be
Be nice.
You know, it's for all those years of having outside with and the grass field. You know how bad our grass field was. You know, you had to be careful rolling ankles and that kind of thing. You know, it is interesting on the turf though, because it almost has an indoor-outdoor feeling. Honest to goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it totally changes it's a really a cool thing.
Yeah.
So
it's going to look nice.
we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
65 and sunny. I mean, literally, how do you beat that for graduation?
Another great graduating class. How many do you have? Do you know off the top of your head?
You know, I'm not positive on that, but somebody was telling me last night over 230. So don't quote me on that, but that was that was what was said to me, but not from an expert. But you know,
cool.
Yeah.
Your daughter was here, in fact, standing right there last week. Did you know that?
You know what? I heard Josie, call her
JoJo at home.
Yep, she's home, and I have to say, she texted me. She was so excited to come to JTV, and I said, "Well, are you going to actually be on, or you know?" She said, "No," but I said, "Well, you make sure you tell Bart and Andy I said hi." So,
Yeah, she's
she said that she said hi, but you like took my name in vain or something. I don't know. I'm totally kidding.
Probably right. Yeah.
I'm totally kidding. She did not say that.
She's an intern at American One.
She is.
Yes.
Perfect. Awesome.
Yeah, and you know, it's worked out well because with Kelly, and Kelly was a former executive member of our staff, but now VP at American One.
Yeah.
What a great experience for her because of the various roles she's going to have during the summer. Because I mean, that's what you want from an intern.
Absolutely.
You know, to try to expand your horizons, so to speak.
You got to learn what you don't know.
Yeah,
for sure. You've got a bond.
We do.
Talk about. Let's talk about the bond.
How much time do I have for that?
We got enough time to talk a little bit about the bond.
Yeah, we're at a I don't want to say unique, but unique situation for 5 minutes. Got it. We're at a unique situation for Northwest. You know, when I first arrived 12 years ago, we had not passed a significant millage or bond in over 50 years.
Right.
So we actually have a millage rate now. As you know, we passed two bond proposals back in 2013. So now it's 10 years later, and we're working with our financial analysts and planners from PFM out of Ann Arbor, and they said, wow, now's the time to refinance, extend it out. And so literally for a 0 mil increase, you know, it goes from the previous year, so we're at 4.08. We can pull $21.5 million for improvements, and that our millage rate will stay at 4.08.
Yeah.
So our big thing is making sure that our residents understand the significance of this, because in all reality, in layman's terms, you know, school finance is really tricky, but in layman's terms, about once every 10 years, you have a school district has an opportunity to whatever mills they levy to refinance and to be able to actually generate funds for upgrades without raising the mills.
Jeff, the top line item on each of the buildings is security upgrades.
It sure is. You know, that's something that, and that will fall in some new and also replacement. The two primary things is new and additional cameras in all the buildings. And you know, we have a lot of square footage. And also all new door swipes. That's not just for front entries, but also various entries around each of the buildings.
Is there even like a big keychain with a master key anymore?
You know, for just a few of us lucky people
sure,
around,
but not like it used to be.
Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, correct. And then we have some other ones in there that you know, depending on where we land on the funding and the budget, but door boots. I think we're familiar with that. The slide, the mount, so that people can't break down the doors.
Wonderful security feature.
Yeah, and so several other optional things like that we'll put as much as we possibly can. Window film, for example, that non-shatter window film and so on. So, how am I doing time-wise, fellas?
New construction at every building you're expanding. You've got more kids, so you're adding classrooms at just about every building.
We've leveled out as far as enrollment between 3,500 and 3,600 kids for the last 3 or 4 years. So we're happy with that. These improvements and expansions, honestly, have been needed for 5 or 6 years. But we're just at an opportunity right now in which we can do it for a 0 mil increase, is what it comes down to. So we're using every space possible. You know, we're using a classroom that was converted from a teacher's lounge, or we have classrooms that we've created in media centers and that kind of thing. So this will really send us in a direction of right sizing what we already have. And we've been very happy with when we first started this 12 years ago. I believe our enrollment was right around 2,600.
I was just going to ask, what was the enrollment when you started?
Right around 2,600. We're give or take, we're right around 1,000 students increase in the last decade.
That's crazy.
But we've been consistent
for sure
between 3,500 and 3,600, which really. When houses go up for sale in Northwest, they sell in a heartbeat if they're right size. We've maintained about that 25% as far as school of choice. So unless something drastic happens as far as industrial move-ins, or for some reason there'd be an influx in Jackson County, short of that, then we should be consistently right around that 3,600. So this bond proposal, it's just a win-win-win all the way around.
Yeah, the Jackson Technology Park North.
I was just thinking about that.
Well, congratulations to the class of 23 and to all your team, your families, your staff.
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, fellas. And by the way, if you've tried to get out to Northwest, it might take you an hour because there's road construction on you can't get through on Rives Junction Road.
I can't get to Morrell Street right now from here.
You can't get down Blackman. That's hit and miss because it goes through the industrial park renovations. And So
I went through
Good luck.
through Stockbridge.
pretty much. Yeah. I had to leave extra early.
Leave early for graduation tonight, folks. That's
Yes,
the message.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can you say that one more time?
Leave
Andy?
early for graduation if you're going to Northwest.
Because basically, if you don't come in M50 from the south,
Trouble.
good luck.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I hope everyone up there heard that as well. Jeff Bontrager, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for allowing me to be here. It's always a good time.
You guys want to do your little thing?
We are.
Northwest,
Go.
go Mounties!
More of the morning show right after this.
Ace Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves superior quality flat roofing and repair services. We have been in business for over 53 years, and our premium customer service, high-level integrity, and world-class workmanship set Ace Roofing apart from other roofers. Over 53 years of experience, professional and informative, trusted among the customers, guaranteed customer satisfaction. aceroofing/jackson.com or call 517-782-8601. The Enchanted Forest Bar and Grill has something for everyone. They offer a large menu with a variety of meals to choose from, including many Middle Eastern options, along with the everyday favorites. Enjoy live music and dancing, pool table, huge bar and large banquet hall, perfect for your next gathering, wedding reception, graduation party, and more. And don't miss Sunday brunch, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Experience a great night out at the Enchanted Forest Bar and Grill, located at 3705 Ann Arbor Road in Jackson.
Have you been to Farm Suds downtown Jackson yet? You know, that cool little soap shop that's oh so much more. All of our products are made on site with natural, high-quality ingredients like goat milk soap made the old-fashioned way, shampoo bars, body butter, a whole fabulous face line, dog shampoo, zero-waste plastic-free kitchen and shower products, and that's just to name a few. So pop on down to 229 South Mechanic Street or in Chelsea across from the Common Grill. We can't wait to meet your skin.
When you need metal, and you need it now, Alro Metals Outlet is here for you. When your back is against the wall, our vast inventory of aluminum, steel, plastics, and more will help you get the job done. Whether you're a professional or do-it-yourselfer, our retail stores are your one-stop shop for metals. You select it, we cut to length, and shear to size. Right here, right now. Because when you need metal, Alro Metals Outlet has your back.
Do you do landscaping?
Yes, we do. Our landscaping is creative and innovative. We'll make sure your yard is beautiful.
Do you do irrigation systems?
Yes, our irrigation systems are top of the line and will be designed to fit your watering needs.
What about lawn care?
We do that too. Our lawn care services will continue to keep your yard healthy and help it grow. Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping, serving South Central Michigan since 1986.
The Memorial Day sale is happening at Vermeulen's, happening all through the end of this month. They are even open on Memorial Day. Great sales, including they will pay your sales tax. Check out Vermeulen's Furniture this weekend. Great time to buy some furniture, patio furniture, or probably a new couch.
And everyone gets a free Meyer gift card.
Everyone.
Joining us now is the Director of Golf at Cascades Golf Course, Phil Fischmeister. Hi, Phil.
How you doing,
Good
Bart?
morning,
Andy?
Phil.
Yeah,
Good to
good
see
morning.
you.
Thanks for having me.
I was out at the course last Tuesday, and I got to tell you, everything was looking good. Really no signs of any tree trouble left whatsoever from the storm, so kudos to your staff. But the greens were just really, really nice.
Yeah, the course is in great shape right now.
Yeah.
You know, rough start to the spring, obviously with the storm, and then you know not very good weather this spring, but the weather's finally turned, and the course is in great shape. And you know, like you said, I think there is one tree still down that needs to be cleaned up, but the crew has done a great job getting the course in good shape, and it's been actually surprisingly dry lately.
Yeah.
So the course, you know, a lot of times in spring you get a lot of rain, but the course is nice and dry and firm, and the greens are firm and fast.
And the the tournament season already underway at
Yeah, for
Cascades.
sure.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we had the spring thaw a few weeks ago, and that was a great tournament. So, and of course, we got more coming up in July, the Senior County Open, Men's County Open, and we're hosting the City Championship this year as well.
As I look around the golf courses around town, I see the heavy hitters and the names working on their game. People, the folks that play in these tournaments, I mean, they love the competitive golf here in town.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, we have such a great, you know, competitive golf community. You know, I mean, you look at Connor Spencer in the spring thaw. I mean, he played some amazing golf. You know, I think on the second round, he was 6 under through 10 holes for the round.
That's crazy. That won that time of year. Really hadn't won or seen a ton of success in a local major. That's an amazing round.
Yeah. So his first major win here in Jackson, and to get off to such a hot start. And then I think at that point through 10 holes, he had like a 7-shot lead. So you know, he made a few bogeys coming in, but he could afford to because he knew he had such a comfortable lead that he just kind of cruised in. So great weekend for Connor.
Just yesterday, Andy said to me, "You know, I'm a really good golfer," and I said, "What did I say? Why don't you sign up for some of these tournaments?"
I had one good round, so that's all I was saying. I was saying it in jest.
But we all have a good round once in a while.
But you're
we're all good golfers.
You should get in one of the city.
You know what would happen? I'd get behind a tree off my first tee shot, and then I'd want to go home. See?
Well, you know, I think you're right, Bart. We should encourage Andy to get in some of these tournaments.
Yeah, and honestly, if you weren't so busy running some of these tournaments, and you played in a lot of them in the past as well, is that hard for you not playing in some of the tournaments?
You know, it is. I enjoy playing. I enjoy the competition, but at the same time, I love running tournaments as well. So it is kind of tough, but I'm okay with it. Just, you know, that's my favorite part of my job is running tournaments
and the calligraphy. It's a beautiful calligraphy on the.
You know, I'm a lefty that has horrible handwriting, so calligraphy has never been my strong suit. But you know, I don't really have to worry about that anymore because one of the nice improvements this year that we introduced for the first time in the spring thaw is the Golf Genius mobile app that allows for live mobile scoring. And so now the leaderboards are projected on TVs in the clubhouse. So we're not doing the old-fashioned handwritten scoreboards anymore.
How cool is it for the golfers to be able to have that live kind of scoring during the round? Because, you know, back in the day it was just kind of, you know, maybe some voices fluttering across the course.
Yeah, well, it's great for the golfers. They love being able to, you know, see that live leaderboard to see exactly where they stand. You know, especially on the final round. You know, you might be in the second to last group and only a shot off the lead, and you have no idea what the leaders are doing behind you. So you get on that back nine, you're going, do I need to play aggressive, try and make a few birdies? Do I have the lead? You have no idea. But now you know exactly where you stand, so you know, hey, I got to be aggressive, go make a birdie. So the players love that. You know, it's just like kind of like a PGA Tour event. Like they have in that PGA Tour app. You know exactly what everyone's doing. And it's great not only for the players, but for the, you know, for the friends and family and spectators as well. Because anyone in the public can go onto our website, get a link to that tournament page, and they can view the live leaderboard as well. And to know exactly what's going on. And you can even drill into the player's scorecard to see what they got on every hole. You know, and the software does skins, so there's live updates on skins.
Awesome.
And so, it's really cool technology.
Very cool. Keep enhancing the tournaments, doing a great job. That's another reason I couldn't play. Someone could dive into my scorecard and see a triple bogey on a par 3.
And I will say, although I love, you know, running tournaments, that is also my excuse. You know, that I don't have to compete because I run so many of the tournaments.
Well, that's a better one than mine. So we've got opportunities. So here's a good scramble. This is kind of leads us into some junior golf, but Birch's Birdie Brigade annual scramble, second annual, and tell us a little bit about this, Phil. But this money that is raised will go toward Cascades Youth Golf.
Yeah, Brian Birch, great guy, one of our longtime season pass holders. You know, he passed away a couple years ago from COVID, and one of his last wishes was to have a benefit golf outing to support the Cascades Junior Golf Program. So Rob Longbreak, one of his best friends, and Brian's son, have put this outing on. This will be the second year. It's coming up on June 10th, 4-person scramble, 9 a.m. shotgun, skins, prize money, lunch afterwards is included, and like I said, all the proceeds will go to the junior golf program. So, a great thing to do in honor of Brian's memory, and definitely a fun day of golf. We got a couple weeks before the outing, so there's still time to sign up. I saw you had Rob's phone number on there if you want to give Rob a call or send him a text if anyone wants to play in the tournament, or you could always call the golf course too, and I can get you in touch with Rob.
Awesome. And also Junior Golf League and Junior Golf Clinic coming up. Yes,
so it's going to be on Monday afternoons this year starting June 19th. We're going to have a 4-week junior golf clinic, kind of looking at ages 8 to 13. It's kind of geared towards beginners. We're going to have 2 weeks of work on the full swing on the driving range, and then a week of short game work on the putting green, putting and chipping. And then the final week, we're going to go out on the short course and play a few holes.
For the cost of a G4 golf glove, you can sign your child up for a 6-week league at Cascades Short Course.
Yeah, just $40 for both the clinic and the league. So there's 3 time slots for the clinic, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, or 3 o'clock. And then the Junior Golf League, that is no instruction, but there is supervision. So it's kind of geared toward kids that have some golf experience and don't have an issue going out and playing 9 holes each week. 6-week league, it's only $40. That's where some of the money that we bring in from Brian's golf outing is going to help offset the cost of the clinic and the league. And then there's a voucher for 9 holes. We're going to give the kids a hat, balls, gloves. We're going to give them a lot of nice goodies to help them out with their game as well.
Awesome. Phil, thanks so much for joining us. Wish you a wonderful holiday weekend at the golf course.
Yeah, you too. Give us a call if you want to come out and play. It looks like a beautiful weekend.
Awesome. Phil Fischmeister from Cascades Golf Course. More of the morning show right after this break.
My voice.
My passion.
My path.
My career.
Concord Community Schools. Our students shatter expectations.
Volunteer at the Ella. The Ella Sharp Museum has always relied on the loyal support of dedicated volunteers. Volunteers help us realize our mission and engage in the community in the best of art, history, and science. Volunteers participate in our annual events, contribute to interpretive programming, assist in the collections department, and help with fund development and administrative tasks. Simply put, volunteers make it happen, and without them, there is no Ella. But that's not all. Volunteering provides a sense of purpose and personal fulfillment, helps foster and build up our community and community relationships, can help you share your talents, learn new skills, and contribute to something bigger than ourselves. With special events like Sugar and Sharing, the Art, Beer, and Wine Festival, exhibition reception, office work and gardening, groundskeeping, and more. We are always in need of extra hands to help us get it all done. We would love for you to consider becoming an Ella volunteer. Please visit the link below to learn more and fill out a volunteer application today. Only by putting our lives in harmony with the great principle of service to others is that true happiness and true greatness is found. Ella Sharp.
Best summer ever. Amazing summers start at the Jackson YMCA. Campers never want the summer to end at the Jackson YMCA. Kids look forward to 10 weeks of fun, packed with activities, games, water fun, sports, field trips, and so much more. Your camper will make new friends, learn, and laugh. Fun for kids, peace of mind for you. Sign up for your favorite theme week or join us all summer long. Register today at jacksonymca.org.
Hi, this is Superintendent Steve Dorr, inviting you to be a part of the East Jackson family. At East Jackson, we're leading the way in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We offer one of the area's best robotics teams, as well as a diverse array of arts and music programs. At the high school level, we're excited to launch the Jackson County Early College. New classroom technology helps our curriculum come alive, and our staff ensures a safe and welcoming environment for your child. Great things are happening at East Jackson Community Schools. To learn more, visit our website, eastjacksonschools.org.
The Al Glick Youth Football Camp is back. It is June 17th this year, and it's going to start a little earlier this year. I believe it starts at 10. So it's for kids entering 4th through 9th grade in the fall of 23. Check it out. It's going to be a great event. There'll be celebrity guests, former NFL players, current college players, all and local high school coaches, all working with your kids. It's a great day. It's the annual Al Glick Youth Football Camp.
Joining us now from VFW Post 10194, All-American Post, Joe DeBow, and from the Post and the Jackson County Veterans Council, former Veteran of the Year, Dan Todd. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Morning, Bert. Pleasure to have you both here.
Nice to be here.
And of course, one of the things we want to talk about this holiday weekend, Memorial Day.
Mm-hmm. Memorial Day is coming up, so we are proud to keep on that tradition in Grass Lake, as well as other communities that do it as well. But to honor those that have gone before us, so to be with distinguished guests like this guy right here, Veteran of the Year, we're just trying to carry on that tradition to bring the awareness and our heartfelt thanks to those that have given the ultimate to give us our freedoms.
Yeah, for a lot of us, it's, people just think about barbecues and lakes and things like that. Talk about when you guys think, I'll start with you, Dan, when you think of Memorial Day, what crosses your mind?
I really start with the people that went and served and never made it home. I think about Scott Ketchy, Marine Corps veteran, Vietnam, went up in an A6, never came down, right? I think of my friend Dwayne Dively, who I served with in the Marine Corps. We were electronics technicians together. He got out, joined the Air Force, and he went down in a U-2 over Iraq. So I think first and foremost about those people.
Well, thanks to both of you and all our veterans for your service. And yes, honoring the veterans. While those have passed, we want to make sure that their place is kept, and that, of course, the cemetery, one of those places, and you've been readying the cemetery last couple of weeks.
Yeah, usually the week before we'll go out there. They asked the Boy Scouts to join us again this year, and they came out in full force. So with both cemeteries at the entrances to the village of Grass Lake, around 400 flags,
roughly.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's quite a sight to see when you see all those flags together. You realize how many men and women were lost. It's absolutely amazing. What other events do you have going on for the weekend, Joe?
I'm going to be DJing a wedding Saturday night, but pretty much it's getting ready.
Yeah.
All the rifles are loaded, ready to go for Monday.
Yeah.
Blank rounds, they're
of course, of course.
Nobody getting scared, but
yeah. You should test a few of them at the wedding.
I tell you. Years ago, God bless him, a past member, but we were in the old fire barn in the village of Grass Lake, which is now the Grass Lake Chiropractic Center, but not doing an advertisement for him, but very small building. So we're in there and we're doing the detail. We're running through the steps. All right, we don't want to look bad out there. Well, this guy, he ran around through in this very cavernous building, boom, and you should have seen the Vietnam vets. It's like, clear the deck. So we make sure everything's on safety now.
Yeah,
there's a new
great.
sergeant at arms there. But yeah, funny things happen, but we're all safe.
So Monday in Grass Lake, there's a parade.
Yeah.
Well, we call it a procession.
Procession.
But it starts at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, we'll form up at 9:30. The veterans, the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, I believe, are going to be there as well.
Awesome.
But ceremony at 10.
Ceremony at 10.
And then we'll do a short presentation. And then we'll march out to the East Cemetery. And we'll do a roll call of all the fallen soldiers out there and veterans. So, and then we'll do a volley with the rifles, and everybody gets to go home and break out the barbecues, I guess.
Very good. Well, it should be a great, wonderful start to kind of the summer season, and a great way to honor all those.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it is a busy summer in Grass Lake again this year.
Oh, my word, yes.
Are we jamming again?
We are jamming, yeah. JTV's been there since day one. In 2009, we started with the Outboard Nationals in Grass Lake. From all over the states coming to race their hydroplane boats.
That's right, that was fun. I was at that myself. Yeah. That was so cool.
Yep. So from a one-day event and moved into a two-day event, and we have a great lineup. We have a car show, 5K run. We had the Blues Brothers there last year doing a Watusi.
Is that what that I always wondered what the Watusi was. I finally so as you know, Braden Labe, he's everywhere in Grass Lake.
He is. We're hoping he's got a baseball game on that weekend, and good for him. He's just phenomenal. He's been doing really well. So we're trying to work with his parents and promoters, so we can get him there. We're hoping to get him there on Saturday night, but it all comes down to if he's got time because of the busy schedule he's got.
Yeah, gotta let him be a kid still, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, what a phenomenal family. So. Yeah, with the traffic jam in, we've already started Music in the Park in May 3rd, and so we'll run every other Wednesday at the Events Park Pavilion, and the Farmers Market is every Wednesday.
I was going to ask you, when is the Farmers Market? Has that started?
Every Wednesday, May through September.
Okay.
And we have a full lineup. You can go to the Grass Lake Farmers Market page on Facebook, and fresh produce, crafts, vendors. There's a food truck there every week now. Mexibilly. So.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one. Yep.
Yeah, it's good foods. So.
Mexibilly.
Mexibilly. Yeah, I guess you can have American food and American.
Hillbilly Mexican food.
Yeah, it's like it's just.
I don't know.
Put it all together.
Maybe a taco on a bun.
Chase it with moonshine.
Sounds fine to me. We'll check it out. I like it.
Yeah. Besides the activities in Grass Lake on Memorial Day, Dan, you guys are both part of Jackson County Veterans, and all throughout our county we will be having observances.
Yes.
In each little township and also in the city of Jackson.
Yep.
And veterans will be participating in all of those all throughout the community.
That's right. That's right. There's going to be observations in Springport, I believe Concord, Spring Arbor, and of course we do our main one here in the city of Jackson, and of course out in Grass Lake. We have our own little, it's a great place to call home, I've been told.
Oh boy.
So yes, those observances will be going on Monday, so we encourage everybody to come out and view those processions and hopefully join in at whatever the memorial events might be at the various cemeteries. It's a great time. It's a great patriotic activity, and we're remembering great people.
Yeah, I'd love to encourage anyone to spend some time at any Memorial Day event that they can. And I know it means a lot to veterans to see as many community members as possible at these events.
Yes. I think the big thing to remember, and we're so grateful that we get the participation of so many young families, you know, people that bring their kids out, scouts, music bands. You know, I know there's going to be a marching band at least downtown Jackson. Boy, this is the first long weekend of summer, right? And it's real easy to forget, why does that weekend exist, right? And we're very grateful when those young families, they come on out and spend a little bit of their free time with us, and that's just tremendous.
And we're very grateful for both of you. Thanks for coming on the show today.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it.
Joe DeBow and Dan Todd. The morning show wraps up in just a moment.
Defending against fraud every day, I'm Erin with American One Credit Union. As cryptocurrency becomes more common, scammers are taking advantage of its anonymous nature to separate people from their hard-earned funds. If someone is directing you to deposit your money into a crypto ATM so you can protect it, or transfer it somewhere by sending a picture of the screen, take a step back and reach out to your financial institution or law enforcement for help or advice. Cryptocurrency is easy to lose and hard to recover. Visit us at thefraudfighters.org for more info and tips to protect yourself.
At Consumers Energy, we believe change is preparing for the worst by putting to work the very best. Change is improving by replacing utility poles and redesigning our substations. Change is commitment. Commitment to upgrading 1,000 miles of our energy grid every year. And change is confidence. The confidence of knowing when it comes to keeping the lights on, we're always on. Consumers Energy, a force for you, a force of change.
At Windy Hill Creations, our goal is to put the fun in personal and home decor. We have the finest floral designers, furniture painters, repurposed artisans, and much more to design and create amazing, one-of-a-kind pieces for you. We know that you may not know exactly what you're looking for, but we'll help to steer your vision in the right direction. Also, check out our fresh floral section with new bouquets displayed daily. You're sure to find the perfect gift for someone special at Windy Hill Creations in Jackson. Are you struggling with your mental health? We can help at Michigan Psychological Care, located in Jackson, Michigan. We are here to help strengthen your relationships, your interpersonal connections, and help you find yourself. With options of individual therapy, family and couples, group counseling, psychological evaluations, we are here to help with all your mental health needs. Contact us today to live the life you've always dreamed.
You need a plumber? From leak repairs to new construction. Grimes Plumbing Company, licensed and insured, proudly serves the Jackson area with fast, reliable service. No hot water, drains clogged? Call Grimes Plumbing today, proudly serving Jackson County.
Welcome back to the morning show on JTV. Sad news in the music industry. Tina Turner has passed away, 83 years old.
Yeah,
iconic,
what a legacy.
Yeah, iconic name and voice in the music industry. Legendary.
Yeah, and rough life. You know, from much of her career, victim of abuse. When she divorced Ike Turner, she had a penny to her name.
Right.
Flat broke.
Yeah, and it'd be amazing had all that happened, you know, in modern times. Her life would have changed dramatically. And yeah, it was a big running joke in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, well, it's neat to hear all her music being played again, and as her memory is being honored. I've got police blotter, Louisville. I checked the Louisville, Kentucky police blotter. And a man in Louisville is facing criminal charges after allegedly shooting his roommate during a dispute over a Hot Pocket. Clifton Williams was arrested on assault charges Sunday after he accused his roommate of eating their last Hot Pocket.
Oh, that's okay. I can see that happening.
He attacked him and shot him in the buttocks. There's your Hot Pocket.
I wouldn't eat a Hot Pocket if it was the last thing on earth.
I've never had one.
Yeah, you have.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you have.
Not on purpose.
We used to buy Hot Pockets. We had Hot Pockets at the house. A lot of Hot Pockets. Brandon had Hot Pockets.
Kids love.
You have lean pockets when you were healthier? I'll try one of the lean pockets. I'm watching my figure. Ugh, gross. Very, very gross. Hey, later today on Bart's program at 1 o'clock, Melissa Bradfield, principal at Vandercook Lake Middle School, will be here with Olivia Smith, graduating senior. Dave Wellahan, Jackson County Veterans Council. Dave DeBaker will be here. Ben Britton, manufacturing manager. And Chad Otney from Advanced Turning and Manufacturing will be here. And the one and only Rick Walton. All coming up at 1 o'clock. We'll see you then.
Today on Food Circus, it's time to try some